Welcome to the Formula One Zone. If you are a crazy fan of F1, just like us, this is your one-stop destination for the latest talk of the town in the community. Max Verstappen, the 8-time title champion, has repeatedly bagged wins for Red Bull. Over the years, he has not only maintained a damning record of racing, but also bonded well with his teammates at Red Bull. But why do we think it's time for him to say goodbye to Red Bull in the 2023 season? Will Max really leave this team, the only one he has played for so far? Keep watching till the end to know. Verstappen and Red Bull. Marco brought the Dutchman into Formula One when he was just 17 years old. Thus, Verstappen joined the Red Bull Junior team in August 2014 after testing a Formula Renault 3.5 car. He also considered a Mercedes invitation to join their driver development program. With time, though, the wonderkind established his worth. On May 5, 2016, Red Bull Racing announced that following the Russian Grand Prix, Verstappen would replace Daniel Kvyat from the Spanish Grand Prix, with Kvyat returning to Toro Rosso. According to Christian Horner, the Red Bull team principal, Max has proven to be an outstanding young talent. His performance at Toro Rosso has been impressive so far, and we are pleased to give him an opportunity to drive for Red Bull Racing. And Horner could not have been more right. Max Verstappen became the youngest winner of the 2016 season, displacing Sebastian Vettel as the youngest driver of the Formula One Grand Prix. He finished at the top 5 with 4 podiums in the first 6 races out of 8 with Red Bull. In short, there is no way his home-like team will let him go as quickly. And yet, there are the top 3 reasons why Max Verstappen could make the switch to Mercedes. Number 3, Hamilton probably retires next season. Now, it might not sound like the best option to begin with, but the reason we find it plausible is based on a huge if. That is, if Hamilton wins this season, by crossing the line first this weekend, he will have won 8 championship titles. Hamilton will become the only driver in the sport's history to have touched this number. That's crazy, right? In previous seasons, Hamilton stepped up to the level of Michael Schumacher, another legendary F1 racer we all know. But considering the controversy that took place between him and Verstappen in the most insane Grand Prix of 2021, and the fact that Hamilton wants to end his career on a good note, he might finally hit the brakes on his racing venture. Yes, you heard that right. Hamilton might retire next season. The Mercedes driver also turns 37 this year, which is nowhere near the peak of his prime. According to us, the man still has heights to achieve and continues putting up a terrific fight against his rivals. We are no one to judge what Hamilton decides regarding his health and sport. This will leave plenty of space for Verstappen to enter his longtime rival team. Number 2, the new E10 fuel is not suitable for Honda. Although the Japanese car giant has a contract with Red Bull that extends well into the year 2026, there might be a disastrous impact of the new rule in the upcoming seasons. The new regulation on Formula One mandates making the fuel 10% ethanol, which does not go well with their cars. Their engines had recently started performing well in the 2020 season. So every new change in the system is a liability for Red Bull's current performance. Previously, Verstappen had voiced his concern over these changes and said that no matter the name, he would disagree to participate in a team with a bad race car. Knowing his game and style, Verstappen needs cars that fly their way to podiums, and Honda's new one might not make the cut. This one indeed makes us ponder more. Could this be one of the final straws for Max? Well, this reason is still not as hard-hitting as the next one. Number 1, Mercedes will buy him out. Whoa, we know this is a part of the strategy and all, but this is not an easy possibility to digest. Plus, this season, Mercedes has really been pushed to its limit. So, the German team might try to avoid any scandals for the following seasons to come. They are known to play the right move at the right time. They could offer Verstappen a deal tempting enough to get him on board their team. It will be a historical trade between 2 exceptional players and rivals if this actually happens. After all, who would not want a tough, irrefutable, and unbeatable driver like Verstappen on their side? So, buying him out may not be just an idea anymore and could become a trivial stunt pulled by Mercedes to secure more titles. Moreover, this would definitely drive the F1 circles crazy. What with the history between the two and the history it would create in the coming championships? We certainly look forward to this aspect. If you are a hardcore fan of Verstappen and have watched him fight opponents on the track over the years, we understand why this news might not be the greatest. His leading Red Bull is unimaginable, let alone thinking of joining hands with Mercedes. Well, don't stress. We got you covered as well. Here are some reasons for him to stay back with his current team. Number 4, he is gaining momentum. Max Verstappen had an exciting season in 2020. He was the second fastest driver at the time, albeit Red Bull Honda not being at its zenith. He's been gaining confidence and going against Hamilton like he's been doing it for decades. Everyone knew that he would bag impressive wins and impeccable feats in the future, but no one had a clue he would do it so soon. Verstappen is an ambitious driver. With every passing race, he wishes to surpass more success. His effective tackles, unbreakable will to win big and brave moves towards titles are perfect nightmares for any opponent. The Dutchman is a bold driver and made for the long run. I mean, the long drive. Number 3, Mercedes does not have an empty space. If Hamilton does not retire or give any indications of leaving the sport, Mercedes does not have an empty seat. It's verified that Valtteri Bottas is changing places. Still, he is likely to be replaced by George Russell, thus filling the only 2 seats left. While there is a spot for a reserve driver, it is evident that Verstappen would not be crossing over for that position. There is no way Mercedes can buy him out on this offer. Essentially, Mercedes does not have good bait to hook Max yet. Number 2, Sergio Perez's contract. Sergio Perez, also known by his nickname Chico, is famous and a fun guy to be with. Not to mention, he is brilliant inside the track and even more necessary to Red Bull's strategy due to his understanding with Verstappen. Perez was expected to be replaced in 2022, according to reports. However, following a contract amendment, he is assured of competing for Red Bull for at least another year. This makes Verstappen's stay on the team almost inevitable. It would not make sense if Red Bull lets go of Max and keep investing in Perez without his reliable teammate. Number 1, don't take our word for it. Take Max's word. When asked about his relationship with Red Bull, Max said, "I really enjoy being a part of the team. Everyone on the team as well, I have an excellent relationship with. We are all very motivated and driven towards success, and of course, we want to win. I hope we can do this for a very long time." According to Helmut Marko, the Red Bull motorsport consultant, Red Bull will be able to fulfill any clause or concerns that Max might have with them. Despite whatever the speculators might say, Max is actually quite happy with Red Bull. He seems happy with them in post-match interviews, always sings praises of the team at the end of the day. If he was unhappy with the team, it would be glaringly obvious. Clearly, Marko has a different and relevant point of view. He continues to state, "I don't think it would be possible for Max to perform so well this year without the help of Red Bull." As for Red Bull, they are not about to lose their strongest link. If Verstappen needs his contract renegotiated, they will renegotiate. But they are simply not going to let him go. What do you guys think will happen? Will the all-time champion swing over to Mercedes? What other reasons can you think of? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel, like and share this video, and press the bell icon for more updates on your favorite F1 racers. Whether or not Verstappen changes his loyalties, we will always love to watch him in action on the tracks. One thing's for sure, this is the beginning of a high-speed and intense season ahead. See you in the next video, stay safe and stay hydrated.